Okay, so once you're finished with your oil pastel or your crayon, we are going to start using some watercolor on the remaining parts. So you are going to get one set of watercolors to share with someone at your table, as well as sharing one water. Your art goes on a small tray. We are still going to stick with cool colors in the water and warm colors in your sky. So I'm going to start with my water first, and I'm going to get the color that I want wet. So this is a blue here. Now, when you paint over the oil pastel or the crayon, it will resist. So you can go right over the top of that color that you are painting on top of. So if I would like just these areas to be blue, I'm painting right over the top of the oil pastel. This will cover up any remaining white spots as well as fill in the space here. So if I want this one blue, I'm going to do the same. And now there's a lot more oil pastel on this one, so you can see it's resisting. So I'm just kind of having to spread out to the parts where it's going to soak in. If you want your color more see-through or transparent, then you're using more water. If you want it more solid color, then you can use less water. So I'm going to finish this shape here. If I would like to change color, you are going to have to clean your brush really well. Make sure that you have gotten all the color out, and then you can go to another color. So again, I'm staying with the cool colors, so maybe I do green next. I'm getting that wet, and then I'm going to paint that in that space that I want green. So just as a reminder, when we paint wet color next to wet color, it can bleed into the next color. So if you don't want that happening, you got to be very careful to not touch those two colors next to each other. So I have finished the water. I can go ahead and start working on the sky. Now, if you look at my sky, it is mostly already filled up with the oil pastel, so I'm not going to need a whole lot of watercolor, but you can go again right over the top, and it kind of just fills in those leftover spaces that might have been still a little bit white paper showing. Okay, I finished painting everything, and now the whole tray can go on the drying rack. You can fill out a rubric either now or once it's dry, and we'll turn those into the grading box when it's dry with the rubric. Your paints will go on the counter open like this, so it dries like this. That helps the paint dry out. You will clean any brushes that you had and make sure all of it's cleaned out. Empty your water, and then clean brushes go hair face up in the clean cup.